Rated G, rated PG, rated PG-13, rated NC-17, and rated R are certification marks owned by the Motion Picture Association, Inc. This podcast has not been rated or certified pursuant to the Motion Picture Association, Inc.'s film rating system, nor is this podcast authorized by, endorsed by, or affiliated with the Motion Picture Association, Inc. Where have you been, man?
Dude, sorry. It was a bad day, but not for me. Not for me. So I told you, it was a couple years ago. My wife was driving to go get a pineapple, and she hit a cow and wrecked into a tree. So every night when she goes to sleep, she, wakes up, and for the longest time, she just would forget where she was. But like her dad and her brother would always just be like, "Oh, let's just repaint our garage and shit like that." So I was like, you know what? Why don't we just make a fucking video and watch it? You know what I'm saying? So sometimes she is cool, sometimes she's not, but today was just a bad day. Like, I had one of my friends beat me up with a bat, and a penguin was in the road, and I meet at a diner all the time. This guy with this fucking tattoo on his face and always tries to get me to eat Spam. I do love Spam, but anyways, it wasn't a good day, so I had to go a little bit longer and give her some tender loving care,
Are you sure
so she knows
you're not talking about
there's that fucking
50 First Dates?
No.
The movie with Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore?
I know of them. Did they say they knew me?
I don't think they said they knew you. I'm just saying it sounds a lot like that movie, the scenario you're describing.
They should make a movie about me and my wife. That's how we met. I couldn't read. I was crying. I put water in my face, But anyways, on my way up here, I grabbed a bottle of Evan Williams. So,
all right,
I didn't forget that.
That's awesome.
She always listens to the Beach Boys when she paints. Yeah. Anyways, what do you want to watch, man?
Well, tonight we're gonna watch the Shudder original Revenge, about a woman that goes on vacation with her boyfriend, only to be attacked by a group of gun-toting people out in the middle of the desert.
She was probably in Pahrump when they went on vacation, I bet. It seems like it's a white knuckle tale of transgression and transformation.
Yeah.
All right. Let's fucking get this show on the road, man, before my wife wakes up and forgets where the fuck she's at.
All right, we're back with the beginning of Revenge.
Revenge.
Directed by Coralie Fargeat.
Neon icon. We need to probably edit that out. Otherwise, Riff Raff is going to kick my ass.
Did you know he was preparing to do a a wrestling match, tagging with Hulk Hogan?
I know Riff Raff when he was on fucking MTV's From G's to Gents.
Oh yeah.
He's like, and now I have his CDs. They're pretty funny. He's got a different flow than anybody else has.
I don't listen to that much rap that I would know.
Oh, dude, he's fucking hilarious. Neon Icon, that's a fucking hilarious ass song. Up All Night on Cocaine. Jordans. You fucking keep going, bruh.
So we open up on this still shot of the desert.
Is that a still shot, or is that a helicopter coming towards us?
Oh, that is. Okay.
Or is that a fly on my TV?
That's a helicopter.
Yeah, there ain't no fly on my TV.
There's no fly on your TV.
Is that a fucking cow leg? Now you see helicopter rotors. This is Rambo. Are we in the right movie?
We might. I think we're in the right movie. Which, interestingly enough, they asked Sylvester Stallone what movie, if he could get rid of from his collection, that he would, and he said initially that would have been Rambo: First Blood.
Why?
Because the first cut was 3 hours, and it had him walking through the woods, murdering animals, and and gave him lines, and he basically said, he told them, if we're gonna make this work, get rid of all my dialogue and have people only talk about me. and refer to me. I don't say anything in this movie.
Just going around fucking murdering animals in the forest.
Yeah, with like cheesy puns and shit. Like,
take this for a bearskin robe. Hold on.
So there's a guy in like a polo shirt, and then this girl sucking on a lollipop in a pink skirt.
They just rolled up into some like nice ass house that's in the middle of a desert. Like, see, like that's a very nice house and everything like that.
Oh yes.
However, how do you what if you cut your finger?
Yeah, really.
You know? What did this guy just give him?
He just gave him like a baggie with like a sticker on it. So
it looked like a motherfucking Tide Pod.
It looks like drugs.
Yeah. He's like, it's probably like Viagra and fucking.
She came in first, and he walks in, and he sees her all perched up on the bed.
That's a weird place to have a bed, just in the middle of the room.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
I don't think he's necessarily worried about bed placement right now.
But what if you're just pounding it and that bed slides across the room?
You're
probably going to mess up your floors.
That is a fair point.
I'm an adult.
He turns it around. Gonna pull that skirt up.
There it is. Wearing that rock, just pull it to the side. That's what she. What if he has a onesie too?
Oh my god, that would be the modern today version of this movie.
They have those fucking things.
I've seen those, and
God,
I'm sorry, there's no way.
How many times your wife been like, "Hey, can you like zip up my dress back here?" You might be like, "Babe, could you button by my ball sacks?" Like, I can't button those.
Yeah, exactly.
So now she takes his shirt off and looks like she's going
downtown.
Downtown.
That's a great song.
Is that his butt cheeks? Yep.
So we get male nudity.
I mean, that was half his butt cheek, and she squeezed it. I mean, that's pretty funny. Uh-oh.
And we get the
sinister song where he's like looking up in there. He's like, ugh.
We get the acceptable face that you can put in a major Hollywood movie that doesn't look like porno. That's
the face you thought that was?
That's what I feel
thought that
like.
was the face of him like looking up like, I'm going to die.
And we get, he's walking around naked.
Well, this is for the starter. I'm torn between stuffed Krugerflau and Pepperol. Guess this is
salmon
French.
tartare is the main. So he's ordering a meal.
Well, did you say he's like, hey, babe? So I'm guessing that he's having an affair.
Yeah, he says, just take your time, darling. So apparently, he has a wife or a girlfriend, and this is the side piece.
Bingo. But I mean, if I was the side piece and she was bringing me to the middle of a desert in this gigantic ass house on a helicopter,
Yeah.
So I'll have to try to find this post about this guy. Why isn't closed captions? They're in English. Don't know what's crackling with this guy. But they're in bed trying to have sweet talk, and she's pissed because she knows that he just got off the phone. Yeah,
she's not the... Oh, but then he talks her back into happiness.
Oh, I was like, is there a fucking camera on him? No, it's not.
Actually,
it's the moon. It's bigger than this. It's been our entire family. Oh, yeah, you see. I specifically asked you not tonight. How dare you say that?
So
what the fuck is going on?
Like a lover's quarrel?
I'd be like, you know what? You already knew that I was married.
Yeah.
And that I'm obviously he has a lot of money. And I have kids. And you still wanted to get into this. You're just a skeezy,
So he said everything wouldn't be so simple if you didn't have kids. Or she says everything would be so simple if you didn't have kids. And he says everything, and if you didn't have such a nice ass. He's trying to like smooth this.
A peachy ass. And then they're giggling. Peachy ass.
And he gets her back in the mood. Because the point of flings with your side piece is...
to get dehydrated all weekend long.
Yeah, basically. Get it in.
Oh, there it is. There's a moon.
You're not going to sit there and play Candyland.
A real moon. Not a booty moon. Bootylicious booty moon.
Not a booty moon.
Oh, there's a fucking cool little pool cleaner.
I had one of those things, and that's got to be the good one because I bought the one I could afford, and they don't work very well.
God, please be the man. That's not. So
now she's
walking and she has leg hair like me. And it was like, come on, you saw that, right?
I saw that.
All right, then.
She's French. It's very modern.
But she doesn't have,
But she's also walking in her underwear and like a cutoff shirt and no pants.
I mean, her legs are warm enough where she doesn't need to wear pants. Zing.
Zing.
Ooh, then she turns around and gets scared. She bit an apple.
She sees something.
Or someone.
And there's some dude with like a bandolier of ammo and a giant rifle. Oh. And then another guy with a shotgun.
And she's still just standing there in her beautiful ass panties.
So then she calls Richard, the guy she's on vacation with.
Does he come out? Is he dressed yet?
So then he says, so he knows these guys. It's like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing here? So they start speaking French.
I was like, oh, nice to see you too. Please be naked still. Oh, nope, he's not. All right, he's got his pants on now. And they just come on in and make themselves...
the chopper's being serviced.
Make themselves at home.
Yeah. So...
Is this his other house?
I think, yeah. So, this is Jennifer.
But he's like, oh, this is Jennifer.
She's just a friend.
She came for 2 days. That's
before
exactly.
So this is so they're doing like a mission or something.
She ain't a motherfucking friend. Yeah, and the guys are giving her the face too, like, yeah, we know what you guys did.
You say she's just a friend.
I hate that song. My brother loved it.
It's a good song. It just like
his voice, the beat, everything.
I have questions.
It was like fucking jazz.
They cannot take their eyes off her booty.
Well, she does have a peachy booty, but I'd never say those two words to, I think that one I'd be like, hey, babe, you got a nice ass, or hey, you have a good butt. You have a peachy booty.
Peachy booty? I have never heard anybody say that. So then
I hope you don't ever.
One of the guys is going to make himself at home and watch some TV, and the other guy is staring at his partially eaten apple.
That's the apple that she bit.
Oh, that she bit.
And now he's like obsessed. He's like, oh.
And here she comes out in her bikini.
Still rocking that ass.
And everybody's checking her out.
So,
wow, she bends all the way over.
When we were in high school, there's this girl, and she wasn't the brightest, and she also wasn't the hardest to, get it.
Yeah.
But she was flexible. And then we went to a party one night, and she's like, hey, guys, watch this. And put her legs behind her head in front of all the party. And so all of us guys were like looking at her flower, then looking at the boyfriend, and then looking at the flower, then looking at the boyfriend, and the boyfriend's looking at us and looking at his girlfriend. He's like, we're just like, what do you do?
Yeah.
She was wearing, tight ass pants, but you're just like.
So now it's nighttime and we're getting some so they're outside, but apparently professional wrestling is on inside.
Duh.
And yeah, because all grown men watch professional wrestling.
So this guy, I don't know, I don't want to sound too super pervy, but they're sitting at a table.
Mm-hmm.
And he has binoculars, and he's just looking at her teeth.
At her teeth and her eyes.
6 inches lower, bro.
Yeah. So Richard's inside
grabbing more champagne.
And then he says, forget it, I'm divorcing her. Like he's just so into this girl.
But she's doing the whole biting her lip thing while she's talking to the guys and all this. Like, clearly, what would be funny is if he was the gold digger and she's the money maker.
Yeah.
And he's like, come on, babe, just take me to your freaking thing.
Now they're talking about peyote.
So that's what's in that thing?
That was peyote. In the baggie, was peyote. So they're going to take some peyote.
That ain't peyote.
Apparently that is the local drug, is peyote.
See, but then Richard's smart. He says if you take drugs plus your fucking weapons, he's like, that equals an accident.
Yeah, because you're going to start playing with your weapons. You're going to...
He sawed his leg off. I was like, Anthony, you're not going to believe this, okay? I accidentally sawed my leg off. So I'm going to need you to come over here. So then she gets up and leaves, and the guys are reaching for her.
Yeah, and then she runs away playfully.
Oh.
And then she's got a locket. She puts something in there.
Please be a condom.
Then she they have a cell phone that is or she plays some music they have a cell phone running the sound like a Bluetooth device.
That's just so weird. Like me and my girlfriend, and then I'll invite my 2 friends over, and then she just starts dancing,
kicks her shoes off and starts seductively dancing.
See, this is how it was with that girl, dude. Everybody's looking at it like, your girl's doing this, right? Like, everybody sees this. Then here she comes.
She grabs Richard as he's trying to smoke.
He's trying to smoke that pay, bruh. Oh, so now she's going to go to the other guy and be like, hey, let's go dance.
And so, she grabs the other guy.
I went to a club one night with our friends. And one of our, I was friends with this girl, and she's like, let's dance. I was like, no, you're dating my boyfriend, or my friend, your boyfriend is my friend. And she's like, you don't want to dance? I was like, no, send her boyfriend. She's like, you want to dance with my girlfriend? I'm like, no, me and you are friends. Like, why the fuck am I going to go dance with your girl and have her grind all over my balls, bruh?
Yeah, really, why?
Yeah, no, and that's what's going on here.
Yeah, but she's doing it to, turn on Richard.
Yeah, nothing's more of a turn on than somebody trying to bang my girl. The fuck? And then he's going to be like, oh, well, might as well just do it now. So keep zooming on their eyes like they must have taken something up, and now he's...
Oh, wow, now they're grinding on each other.
Yep. Because this isn't going to end in, somebody being murdered. Oh, yep.
And she's flipping her hair.
Just ass up.
Yeah.
Oh, so now finally the boyfriend or whoever.
Richard has been compelled to grab her and drag her off.
He's like, my turn. And then, of course, the other guy's like, we were just starting to have fun. Yeah, I could see it in your pants. And then here comes some more fucking wrestling. He's like, and jump kick to head. Oh, then here's to do that time lapse where the log is burning.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's like, oh.
All right, so now it's daytime.
Or is it?
And,
see, fuck that.
She's still in bed. He's up.
He's gone. Nope. The first thing we do when we move into our house, any house, is you have to buy blackout curtains. Especially if you're in the middle of a desert and you have all that fucking natural windows and lights coming in. Fuck that. You can't be, I couldn't afford blackout curtains. The fuck you couldn't. You could afford a helicopter.
Yeah.
And then it goes over to the fucking apple, and there's an ant in the house. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because now there's an ant on that apple that keeps getting more and more...
Come on.
Rotting. And so the one of the guys that followed Richard here, he rubs some sunscreen on Jennifer's back.
Just the lower back.
Yeah, right near her booty.
But it looks like he made 13 fucking, is it baguette pieces of bread for fucking breakfast?
Yeah.
Hope you guys are hungry for some carbs. We got a lot of shit going on today.
You're going to need your energy. So, and the other guy, Dimitri, is covering his face with a magazine.
No, he's dead.
In the pool. But yeah, he looks dead.
He's dead.
But he's nursing a hangover.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
He said he's nursing a hangover, but he's in a floaty with a magazine over his head, floating. And so now he's kind of giving her the creepy look, and she's kind of looking at him like, all right, creepster.
And now she's starting to nervously laugh.
I'm trying to see if that guy's breathing.
As you see Dimitri not moving at all.
Yeah, because she's looking at him like, who makes 7 loaves of bread for breakfast?
Yeah, really.
Seems kind of weird. And now he's like, kind of nervously looking at her because she's on her phone texting. He's like, wait a second, you rubbed your butt on my balls last night.
And then she's starting to realize that he hasn't broken eye contact yet.
God. She's like, I'm going to take a loaf of bread to the room.
And so she's going to excuse herself to go pack.
She's going to start packing. Didn't they just get there?
Like 2 days ago, she was going to stay for 2 days.
Oh.
Well, before their mission or whatever.
And now he's really pissed. Ugh, now there's more ants.
I know.
See?
This is what happens when you don't throw away your apples.
Who would ever just take one bite of a beautiful, delicious Granny Smith apple and throw it on the ground?
So we get like an undershot of that floaty and...
Yep. But now we're already moved on.
No, we get like an undershot of the floaty and you see blood pooling in the floaty.
Oh, is that what you saw?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
So now, she's changing and the guy creepily walks in to...
sees that peachy booty.
Yeah, and she hasn't even put a shirt on yet.
And he's like, oh, hey, this is a nice bedroom. I don't mind if I do. When he comes in, starts kicking the tires like he's a fucking used car. So he's like, hey, look at this bed. God, what a weirdo.
And he sits down next to her as she's...
on a bed.
As she's in her underwear, well, in her panties and a shirt.
You know who that reminds me of? You ever seen Blue Mountain State?
I've never watched that.
Get the fuck out of here.
I've never watched it.
No fucking way.
Never watched it.
Watch Blue Mountain State. Anybody who's fucking made it this far in the show, Blue Mountain State, fucking watch it. That guy reminds me of the fucking mascot. Blue Mountain State. Beautiful fucking movie show. So now this guy's still just sitting on the end of the bed.
He gives her his card, and since she says, and invites her to come see him, and he says, "Oh, I don't know if I'll have time because of my, because I might have, I'll be busy with work," and so he laughs
and says, "You're a fucking politician now."
Yeah, because she's trying to like lightly, tell him no without being obvious about it.
But here's the thing, he's like, what is it that you don't like about me? I'm dating your friend? That's it.
That's a lot of it right there, yeah. So you're not my type.
That's all. Oh, I wasn't your type last night when you were putting that booty on me? Why am I not your type? What a fucking creep, dude.
Just take no for an answer.
Right?
What's the difficult part about that?
I'm with your boyfriend. I'm with your fucking friend.
Yeah. She's not the party favor that gets shared around.
She said, you're too small. Oh, my God. Oh,
I like taller guys.
And he's like, well, there we go. I can get fucking shin extensions. I have money for them. God, and they just sit there and look out the window.
Yeah.
But I haven't changed height since yesterday, have I?
So he's trying to say, because she danced up on him, that she must like him.
Dude. The fact that he leans in, he's like, asked you a simple question. Even for your tiny little oyster brain?
Jeez.
What the fuck? Like, maybe I just don't like rude people.
So he's asking, did his height change since yesterday? Because he's assuming that because she danced with him, that she was interested in him.
Maybe, dude. Yeah, see, just one dance. Like, God, what a fuck. He's a virgin for sure.
So she goes to walk away, and he comes right up behind her.
It's behind him, pokes his pelvic forward so it's touching her butt.
Oh, now he started to dance up on her.
Rub yourself. That's harassment, bro.
Yeah, come on, man.
He's like, I'm not your type. He's like, you feel these denim? He's like, look at this. He's like, you see all those fucking baguette rolls that I made?
Oh, and now she tries to walk away, and she gets pinned against the glass. And
I thought that was up the front of her.
Starting to touch. Ooh. Yeah, he's going in her panties.
He's going in manually.
And she tries to stop him.
Richard will be back. And he says, oh, Richard, I guarantee he murked him.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, now he's
here we go.
Going to...
He's,
gonna assault her. No? And here comes the other guy who actually was alive in the floaty and staring at them. And he tells him, can't you see we're busy?
If you want some, come on in. Otherwise, get lost.
So he's trying to turn this into like an orgy.
I don't think it's called an orgy if you
or threesome. Well, I mean, a group sexual assault.
And then they do that was hilarious. That's a funny ass shot. They zoom in on the guy's mouth while he's eating fucking
like marshmallow
candy bars
chocolate
and nuts.
Yeah.
He's thinking like, should I get this D wet? Should I fucking...
No, and he just
what a piece
the
of
door
shit.
and
turns around.
walks away. Oh, and now the guy's going to keep going.
He's like, oh, not my chair, not my problem. And leaves, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait till this girl starts fucking murdering people.
I know that, like, you know, as uncomfortable as this is to watch, like when you
start
have
rooting, and
like
now
big violent moments later, like, they make more sense.
What a piece of shit this guy. And so she's screaming, and so he's like, oh, let me turn on the fucking TV even louder.
Formula One.
Like, what a pussy this guy is in his whole fucking life. God.
So he turns it on, and he's going to go walk outside.
Yeah, what a pussy.
In his robe.
Yep, and this guy's just going.
Keep cutting over to, like, him, like, thrusting her into her against the glass.
And what, he's going to take a dip in the pool?
Yeah.
Hopefully he goes and kills himself. Oh, belly flop.
Do a quick dip.
Here you go. Let me get in here so I can't hear anything going on. What's going on? Why did he swim like that? He was flailing around in the water. Right? They didn't look like his legs. It looked like he was like...
Yeah.
Oh,
and here comes Richard.
Yeah. Richard's back.
And
he
tells...
said it's all here?
He tells the guy, it's all here, but then the two guys are sitting there, and he feels like something's off.
Guys, it's going to be really messed up. I said they're sitting there like a bunch of French men with their legs crossed and fucking... Like, look how me and you were sitting. Our fucking... You know?
Yeah.
Come 100% opposite.
So then he tells Richard, there's been a slight problem with Jennifer. And now she's laying in bed, traumatized. Poor girl.
Call the helicopter? No.
Yeah, she wants to go home.
See, right now, she needs to turn around and be like, hey, you need to murder that dude and chop his wiener off and put it in his face.
So Richard says he's going to take care of everything.
Oh, hell yeah, Richard. Oh, Richard murks the fuck out. Dude, it's like this. This is how messed up I'd be. Do something like that.
Yeah, really.
And I wouldn't just end it quickly. Like, I would, you know, chop it off, put it down your own throat, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, C minor.
She wakes up and Richard is...
In her face.
Like, in her face.
She's like, hey, girl.
Very concerned for her.
It's like, has a helicopter got here? No.
Yeah.
But guess what?
It's like shushing her.
I hope that he fucking tied him up.
He made a few phone calls and found her a job in Canada. How's that fixing anything?
It's practically Los Angeles. Maybe.
So then he transferred a bunch of money to her account.
This is possibly...
So...
She's like, I want to go home right meow.
So now she's pissed. She wants the helicopter.
Don't act like a child. Like, you know what? You see, unfortunately, I'm right now, I'm kind of siding with Richard. And this is going to sound really fucked up, okay? She hasn't told him what happened. She just is upset. I guarantee if she would have said, Richard did that. Oh,
so
just kidding.
So she threatens to call his wife and tell him or tell her everything. And he pimp slaps her.
He strong-handed her.
Into like the 1970s.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, why wouldn't she have told him, hey, this guy did this to me, and then he would have fucking... Because, I mean, even... Okay, Ann, this is going to sound really fucked up. If I was cheating on my wife with this girl, and then you assaulted that girl, I'd still be upset with you because that's my girl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Damn, but she can run?
But she's running, and they're all chasing her. and the bigger of the two guys that's with Richard is like way behind everybody else. But she runs out to like the edge of a cliff.
Uh-oh.
She has nowhere to go.
Ooh, she does have somewhere.
Well, down.
Mufasa.
That's not a great option.
I mean, what if she like jukes and there's like, let's get her, and they jump and tackle like fucking Tremors, and then she's like, yo. Unless this was planned. Okay, unless this was planned, this is fucked up.
I feel like this was not planned.
But
because they're still trying to figure out what they're going to do.
I still just don't understand why she hasn't said, Richard, this happened. You know?
So she wants...
You can't help somebody
phone.
if they don't tell you what the fuck happened. I don't want to hear another word about it. He's like, fucking this, what a mess.
I mean, so it sounds like he's trying to cover up...
Hey, Roberto,
the bad thing that happened, because if the police report comes out, it's going to come out that he was there, and his wife's going to find out.
Yeah.
And so he'd rather pay her a bunch of money and move her to Canada.
Canada. He'll be here in 30 minutes, bitch. That means you have 30 minutes to murder that dude.
Yeah.
And then beat the shit out of that other guy. Here we go.
So he finally called the helicopter, right? Yeah. Oh wow. And then he just shoves her over the cliff, and she gets stuck on like a tree or like a bush, like an old bush with just like sticks at the bottom.
See, like I was really rooting that she would have like survived the fall. You know, he should have put all of us.
She could have put all of us in jail for 15 years. So he's doing this to protect the rapists, the rapist and the guy that, you know, allowed it to happen.
All right. So then they really are on a hunting trip?
I think so, yeah.
He's like, well, bring home our trophies as planned. All right. Well, so then I have no fucking idea what this movie's about.
I mean, their trip is pretty nondescript so far.
Well, I highly, highly doubt that she survived that fall and that stab.
So she's...
Even if she did survive that stab, she's not fucking walking. You know?
No, she's like splayed out on that tree. And so now so now Richard is burning all of her clothes.
He's like, I love this shirt.
Because it took me a second when I saw a bikini go in there. I was like, that's not Richard's clothes.
It could be his underwear. But he doesn't wear underwear. Remember, he was just walking around dong out.
Yeah.
So now these guys are like, all right, let's get our elephant shooter guns going on. And then they're having like jungle camo on. You're in the middle of the desert.
I know.
What the fuck are they hunting? Humans?
That is a great question.
It's like, all right, let's go get what the fuck? Meerkats.
So
why's that guy got a goddamn scarf?
I mean, they're in the desert, so it's probably to cover his neck.
Richard does have some fucking cool ass hair, though.
He does.
I wish my hair would look like Richard's.
So he's on the bed talking to his wife on the phone.
Gross. He has his boots on.
I know.
On the bed. Disgusting. Who does that? Somebody who just let his side piece get raped and then fucking threw her off a cliff?
I know. God, this guy.
D-Gen.
I mean...
I really want to see that whole room, though.
We've seen some bad guys before, but this guy kind of takes the cake.
What a buster. That beautiful ass pool, too. And why is that guy getting his face?
I know. Like, this guy, the rapist guy.
He's like, I want to say I'm sorry about Jen.
He really has, like, he has no personal space.
Oh, and he goes, I really want to say sorry about Jen. He goes, never heard of her. We're like, no, Jen, the girl that you brought over here, and I fucking assaulted her, then you pushed her off a cliff.
Then you pushed her off a cliff, yeah.
She had one bite of an apple.
I think, and we see some blood, like shooting at the sand, and this ant is getting, getting doused in it.
if that ant is radioactive and it bites her and she turns into fucking ant woman.
Ant woman.
Nope, that ant is just...
He just can't stay out of it. And it's coming from her mouth and her hand.
Yeah.
She's covered in ants now.
Yeah, she's got to be burning. In the middle of the desert. God.
Yeah, the ants are just like swarming around her wound.
Don't blink. She is profusely... Even if... Okay, look, no, hold on. I hope this doesn't happen.
For like... She's got to have been up there for hours, at least. And
then
she
she's
gasps
awake.
and wakes up.
So... How do you get out of that predicament? You're fucking easily 5 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
You're only hoisted up by a stake that is pushed through your back, through your stomach.
Yeah, I mean, and it's like, how do you have the core strength to push yourself off that tree?
If only she had a peachy booty. Dun, dun, dun.
I mean, she probably does like a lot of Pilates and yoga.
But all the blood flow that goes to her head... You know, she's like basically upside down.
Yeah.
The gigantic ass thing picking. All right, well, maybe I do know what this movie's about now.
So she is
looking around all confused.
So how's she going to get up from this? And
that's what I'm saying.
Like staring at her pink phone and her pink lighter.
She's reaching for a vape. She's going to take a hit of that vape and she's going to fucking get the muscles like Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
She's gonna Hulk out of this.
She's gonna
just throw in one of those.
She's gonna do that. She's reaching for her iPod. She's gonna put on some fucking inspirational music, and she's gonna get off of this fucking tree.
So, she grabs trying to grab her phone by the air. Oh no, the earbuds aren't attached.
She's grabbing a lighter.
She's grabbing the lighter.
She's like, oh, I'm going to burn this motherfucking tree down. I don't know what's going on.
And she can't get the lighter.
She's so high off the ground, she can't even fucking...
Oh, no, she gets it. Wow. She finally reaches down and gets it.
Please do smoke signals. Please do smoke signals. There's no... Oh, my God.
How is she getting up?
All right, never mind.
Then she finds some dry brush. Is she going to burn down the tree?
God damn it.
That's going to take forever.
Oh, and then she lit the tinder. I don't think this would work.
Yeah, this I mean, but then again, you find yourself in a pretty impossible situation, so I feel like we're in a no bad ideas scenario.
Well, I mean, lighting something on fire, you trying to kill yourself right now?
But you're lighting the thing on fire that you're on.
Oh, and then she just keeps fucking jerking.
And she jerks and kicks herself off. And the tree's like full-fledged on fire.
I don't think that would work. Ooh.
All right, so now we have like...
Mad Max Fury Road.
Yeah, so like the one guy in the Jeep and there's like a guy on a moped and a guy on a bike and they're going to go out hunting.
Okay, no. A moped. Okay, you clearly said something wrong. One of you guys in a dirt bike, ATV,
an ATV.
And a Range Rover, moped. Could you imagine if I was like, Anthony, let's go on a hunting trip? He's like, all right, let me go on a moped. I'd be like,
no, not a moped.
What?
Yeah,
no, like we're going to the desert. Oh shit, my bad.
So they stop in the middle of the desert, and she is
still bleeding from her mouth.
Yeah, still bleeding from her mouth, trying to get up.
How's that? Range Rover all muddy?
I know.
It's in the dirt. Oh, that's surprising. Richard was on the dirt bike.
So apparently the fire just like burnt the tree down enough to knock her off.
Well, she was trying to wiggling.
And now she just has that piece stuck in her stomach.
What's even more surprising is that the back of her shirt isn't burnt.
Exactly.
Oh, well, this guy drinking some beers.
Mm-hmm.
And she's trying to crawl away?
Yeah.
Yeah, because like, all right, we got to get this.
So they're headed towards the cliff. They're going to see her, right?
Is he wearing the fucking... Remember Robin Big when he had the fucking the dirt bike jacket.
Oh, yeah. So the guy throws the beer can over the cliff.
And it almost hits her.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
She's trying to get out of sight so they can't see her. Well, she finally gets to the edge of the cliff, so they won't be able to see her.
But at the same time, I'd be like, hey, wasn't the body just right there?
Yeah, that would be weird, right?
Yeah.
So it would be better.
Oh, God damn it. If they don't make a comment on this.
No, they look freaked out.
They look down there and the tree is burnt. So someone must have taken her.
So there's someone must have taken her, but like, yeah, so the one guy does correctly assume, like, what if she gets to the hospital, she's gonna talk.
And he's like, we can still get to the hospital and do this. He's like, maybe if you wouldn't have fucking stuck your wiener in her, then this wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
So now, like, we could beat her to the hospital. Now, I like how on this view, like, his nose wasn't touching his face.
Yeah.
But then on this other view, like, his nose is pushed up against his cheek.
Mm-hmm.
Well, see, why did you go there in the first place? Why didn't you go to the bottom part where the body would have been?
Exactly.
You know, and then on top of that, you threw, like, there's no way you're going to fucking clean up all that blood. And then you threw your fucking beer can or fucking energy drink can.
It almost hit her.
Yeah. And they'd be like, hey, this looks like there's a lot of blood here. And then there was a can right here that has DNA on it.
Yeah. So they all drive off, and she's gonna...
They're going up. You need to be going down, guys.
Yeah, really.
Like, you kicked her down the fucking...
Yes, exactly.
You know, like, I don't think that... I think they're going to get busted.
Oh, they're 1,000,000% going to get busted. So they finally get to the bottom.
And it's like midnight.
Yeah.
And the tree has grown back.
Yes.
Anthony, trees don't grow back after a fire. He's like, I swear, I was here, over here. Over.
I mean, but she did wiggle herself off the tree.
But when they were looking down, he's like, yep, here's her iPod.
And they find her iPod.
It has fucking Selena and fucking Robin. And he's like, oh, is this blood or barbecue sauce in the shape of a human against the wall?
Yeah, they see the blood on the side of the wall. So obviously she was standing by the side of the wall.
And he's like, nope, that's not her vagina blood. Like, what the fuck? He goes and smells his friend's wiener. He's like, it is the same blood.
It has the same odor.
God. He's like, this is peachy butt hair. Uh-oh.
So they're still looking. And
God damn it, man.
They're following the blood trail.
What is it? Is this fucking Run Girl Run or whatever?
Oh, Run Sweetheart Run. I mean, this feels like a more how do I put it? Like a rougher version of that.
I mean, except one was turned into a woman and this one was brutally kicked off a fucking cliff. Dude, how much blood did she lose? Like, she has to be fucking...
It's like a slow oozing, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then they lose the trail in the water.
I'd be, oh, piranha's got her. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, it's like into the lake.
What if all that is just her blood?
Then she has a lot more blood than most humans. All
something
humans.
funny like this in the camera.
So the guy that did the raping, he's gonna stay back and just in case, she comes back.
Yeah, because that's what I would do.
And Richard's trying to sarcastically call him out on it. You did this. This is why this is happening. And now you kind of don't want to be a part of it.
I'm still fucking... Okay, wait.
So Richard and the other guy leave.
Where did the vehicles come from? I can understand Richard has a motorcycle because that's his house. But those other guys, maybe they drove up? Like, you know how fucked up that'd be if I was like, Anthony, meet me fucking Even if I was like, meet me at State Line. And would you be like, can't we just carpool together?
Yeah, really.
No, fucking Anthony, get on your fucking ATV and fucking meet me at State Line.
Yeah, why do you have to have the 3 vehicles?
You know? Oh, God damn it. If she jumps out from the back, is he cold?
I guess so.
What a bitch.
So he turns on the car and he's going to put on the air.
I hope, dude. I hope he does not have a fast death.
So he's putting on the heat.
I mean, it looks like it's a beautiful night out. You can see all those stars right there.
Yeah.
You know? He had better not have a fast death, dude. Like, when, what's her name? Cersei and her fucking little nerd son from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
The Game of Thrones, when the son died,
Oh, yeah.
wasn't good enough. He was poisoned and it hurt really bad and bled from his eyes and his butt, but...
I thought it worked.
Nah. I would torture that little kid.
The one I didn't like was Littlefinger's death.
Which one was that?
Where he... I think he just got like a throat slashed or something. It was like in front of...
I don't know. Then Cersei, and she died because rocks fell on her. Like, come the fuck on. I hate when raunchy people get...
I did like that death, though.
Fuck no. If this guy just gets, like, shot, I'm going to be really pissed.
So now she's running by the lakeside, and here comes...
ATV.
Like the ATV.
The fucking guy that didn't help her.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that this guy's kind of slow.
Yeah. He does seem like he's just kind of there.
Right? There's like, there's always that one nerd in a gang where in the police come, there's like, here, hold all my drugs and hold all my guns.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, guys. We're friends though, right? Yeah, yeah.
So then she was under the water and just pops up.
Well, if that's oil.
It might be. I don't know where we are. We're like in the middle of nowhere.
Well, she has an I Love LA shirt. And then he's going to push her to Canada. Does she still have that big ass twig in her fucking stomach?
That's a great question.
So you rip it out or you leave it?
I mean, if you take it out,
You potentially could bleed.
you could bleed out internally.
God damn it.
If you leave it in, you're susceptible to infection. So
ATV guys
yeah.
pissing.
And so she's going to sneak up on him and take his gun.
See, because when I piss in the middle of the desert in the middle of the night and it's completely quiet and I hear on the fucking ground, and how much is he pissing too?
Yeah, really.
God damn. Oh, hold on. Nope, he's still going. Nope, hold on. Oh, nope, still going.
Yeah, still going.
Nope, hold on. Nope, and now he turns around.
And she has the gun, and she's gonna...
There's no way that he put his wiener back in his pants.
So he's trying to plead for his life right now.
See, I would shoot him. He deserves a quick death.
Yes.
Just because he's a bitch. Shoot him.
There's no...
Uh-oh, she doesn't know how to.
There's no ammo.
Oh.
So she takes the gun, or he takes the gun from her and throws her on the ground.
Damn it. That I'd leave my rifle loaded. Oh, damn it.
So
now it's his turn to get her.
Apparently he's not dumb.
I mean, he does. I'll take care of her and meet you at the Jeep.
And so there, you just see like the waves of relief off of the rapist guy, because he the other guy's going to take care of her for him.
See, unfortunately, Anthony, I wouldn't trust you. Like, I would go down there and make sure. So now this guy's just going to plug in her iPod and listen to it?
He's going to listen to all of her...
So, yes, Taylor Swift.
Her jams.
He makes my heart skip a beat driving up. What is this?
This is her music.
Okay, so now the guy's trying to drown her, huh?
Yeah.
Because that's the easiest way to kill somebody?
Apparently.
Why wouldn't...
Instead of just, keeping her down for a minute and loading your weapon.
Did you see what he just said?
What?
This is his favorite hunting technique. So I'm guessing that Richard grabs a girl, brings her to the fucking place, and then lets them go like fucking...
And they hunt them.
Yeah.
Like human prey.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, now this makes sense.
So as he's trying to drown her, she gets his knife and she stabs him in the eye.
So that didn't hit his brain?
I'm pretty sure it did. It's a long ass knife.
He's just still running around like perfectly fine.
Yeah, really.
I like how she stabbed him in one eye, but his other eye is bleeding.
Yeah, I know.
And she's like, what the fuck's going on now? See? It's not as easy. And this is why...
And he finally...
But at the same time, it's like, we bring the trophy home. Okay.
Yeah. And he finally goes down, and he's just floating out in the lake with the knife sticking out of his eye.
Nope. Here comes that look of her face like... Ugh.
Is she going to pull the knife out? Yeah.
What happened to his other eye?
She's all shaky.
And yoink. Yep. So that's kind of realistic.
Oh, yeah. I do like that she's not like instantly becoming like female Rambo, and it's more like she's discovering how to kill.
I don't like that.
Really?
I wish that she would have... I mean, it's all right. I would have
I feel
done
like it's more natural.
I would have done... I agree. I would have done more like stabbed him or, stabbed him in like the throat again or something. Just, we always know.
Yeah.
Just to make sure.
Of course. All right, so... No, it's
back
still,
in the desert.
It's still dark, and the girl
the wind is kicking up.
Oh, she's
kidding.
riding the ATV.
Damn.
So she now has a vehicle and a weapon.
And a peachy booty. And a gigantic ass tree sticking through her fucking torso.
I'm assuming we haven't seen her take it out, so...
Yeah. What if she just pulls it through a little bit more, then breaks it off, and then her body just grows around it?
She becomes Groot.
She does become Groot. This is where Groot came from.
This is the Groot origin story right here.
Boom.
That's it.
God damn it. Oh, they have brake lights. See, and like, where the fuck are they?
I know.
Like, I really want to see like how this thing usually pans out.
So then the engine's not working.
Probably ran out of gas.
Yeah.
Like, I want to know how this all really, like, how the boys' weekend really works. Like,
it's like,
does he bring them in and then be like, all right, babe, you have a, 1 hour head start, pick up the vehicle, and go out in the desert?
And I think maybe she just beat them to the punch by running away.
Yeah.
So now she's walking barefoot through the desert uncomfortably and like wearing the guy's backpack with all the ammo and the gun.
But here's something, Anthony, like, I don't know how good your tracking skills are, but you and two of your friends, I guarantee, couldn't find me in a desert.
Yeah, really. It'd be really difficult.
You go north, your friend goes south, your other friend goes east. How do you know I didn't go west?
Exactly.
We would never cross fucking paths.
No idea.
And now she's finding a cave. Oh,
so
good thing she has her lighter and her fucking magician thumb.
So she's gonna set up a fire.
Because you know what is that motherfucking Vulcan from Iron Man 2? He made the whips out of electricity?
She does look a little bit like Mickey Rourke right now, but like...
Oh, good thing she has those garage beers.
Like female Mickey Rourke.
Royal strong. Oh, good thing he has the fucking gigantic box of condoms.
Well, yeah, female non-60-year-old Mickey Rourke.
What's that say?
It's a tall boy, isn't it?
Mexican beer. That's got to be disgusting just because it's fucking warm and foaming.
Oh, God, that probably tastes terrible. But
nothing like the real thing, baby.
I mean, that's
Damn.
like pure carbs. That's got to be energy.
But I mean, she's also dehydrated as fuck.
Yeah, so you get...
She just pounded that thing. There's a reason why Richard liked her.
Oh yeah, she still has the root in her, or the piece of tree in her stomach. So
she's gonna go for it.
Is she gonna pull it out? She's gonna pull the trigger on
Don't
this?
do it. I would do it. I don't know.
So she's trying to peel her shirt off painfully.
I know, we're just both just like, oh, what's she gonna do?
Yeah, like what's the move here? So she just lays down.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Come the fuck on. I mean,
it's either you pull it out and bleed, or you leave it in and you're gonna get infected.
no, if you pulled out, you potentially could tourniquet it, or even like, look, there's those fire. You can fucking put the fire and then cauterize it. And now she's looking at her locket. But
yeah,
you
but
know
it also
what?
shot straight through the internal structures of your stomach. So
There's the bright side at the end of the road, though. She didn't get impregnated from her earlier rape that happened earlier today.
That's fair.
See? You always gotta look on the bright side of life.
Because if you go back to Texas, you're in trouble.
Oh shit, here she comes. She stole the peyote.
She did.
Oh, hell yeah. So she's going to start tripping balls and be like, yep, there she goes. Took a fat ass piece of it. Come on. And then she spits it out.
Yeah. So she's
You
never
just chug that warm Mexican beer.
But you can't handle peyote.
You can't handle. Yeah, okay. And now.
She's going to pick up dirty floor peyote.
Oh, here we go. 5-second rule.
There's no 5-second rule in a cage.
Dude, that's so.
There's a 0-second rule.
On dirt?
Yeah. That's the 0-second rule.
Because you know that all that sand is grindy in her teeth right now.
Oh my God. That's probably the worst part of this entire situation.
Right? She's like, I was stabbed through something. But you ate dirt.
You ate dirt.
You ate dirt. See, you can't just rip it out and just rub dirt in it?
Yeah, really.
Okay, hear me out, okay?
So.
Watch this. What if you fucking rip it out and then put the gun barrel to your stomach hole and then shoot it? Would the heat from the bullet cauterize everything through you?
You'd have to hope that the bullet went straight through, because otherwise you're dealing with cavitation, because they say that when you talk about gunshot wounds that you're not just dealing with the wound itself, you're dealing with everywhere the bullet traveled while it was inside you.
I mean, how thick are you? How thick is she? Like, you know?
Still, it could still have movement inside of her and hurt other internal structures.
I'd go for it.
So now she has loaded her shotgun, her pump action, and now she's just
that's the same shotgun that killed Ricky. See, so then here's something. Even if you do murder all three of those people, how do you get home?
Yeah, exactly.
And then, did he already transfer that money to her account or no?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, he transferred the money.
Well, or did he just say he did? My buddy one time had a girl over and his door didn't even have a lock, but it was like one of those doors where you gotta like lift it up. When you lift it up, it clicks, you know?
Oh, geez.
And so he brought a girl home and he's like, okay, let's do. She's like, no. He's like, here, I'll lock the door. And he lifted the door up so it clicked. It didn't lock at all. And so then after that, she's like, okay, I'm going to go to the bathroom or something. And she's like, hey, you didn't lock the door. Hey, this door doesn't even have a lock. And he's like, well, it's already too late because we already smashed.
Oh, so now the peyote's kicking in because she's staring at her hands.
Well, she heard that music. And now she's feeling her leg. Or the Mexican hot beer is kicking in.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, because she smashed that entire tall boy real quick. Uh-oh.
She pours it out because she's going to use the can.
She's going to smoke some weed? Oh. I was like, damn, this girl likes to party. What's she building?
I don't know if she should be playing with knives while she's high on peyote and has a tree root sticking out of her.
Looks like she's gonna build a fucking.
Oh, she's gonna stabilize the tree root.
She wasn't wearing pants this whole time.
She's gonna cauterize the wound.
Hell yeah!
So she finally, the peyote kicked in, so now she can do this and you have a relatively lessened amount of pain.
Okay, Anthony, there's a gigantic fire right there, or some bitch ass lighter. So
she's gonna cut a little.
She's doing a little bit of bigger cut,
so she can, I guess, get the root out.
Oh God,
she is really.
She's fucking
doing some extra work.
Good God.
She keeps working around the wound. Is she loosening all the skin so she can just pull it straight out?
Yeah. Because that's just the tip.
Yeah, she's using the tip to, like, guide
I was talking about the tree.
Yes. Like, she's using the tip of the knife to, like,
here we go.
guide the skin open.
That thing's got to be... Dude, her muscles have got to be surrounding that thing already. And...
Well, it's a good thing you're on peyote, because otherwise this would hurt like hell, I guess.
Good God.
She's just staring at it.
All right.
And the wound is gushing.
You better hurry up, put a finger in it. What the fuck is she doing?
She's gonna put the... Is she wrapping the knife?
She's making a bigger thing to...
Oh, yeah, to like put it straight on top.
Why would you put the paint side down? Why don't you put the chrome side down?
Well, yeah, because
she arched the beer can.
You're gonna end up branding yourself with the beer logo.
God, that looked like a protruding. And here we go.
So she's
3, 2, 1, go.
And then she puts it on there. There you
go.
And you can tell she's feeling the pain.
But then she is looking at it like she's like, "Hey, wait a second. I don't think I should be fucking this calm."
Yeah.
She's like, "All right, I'm gonna go to bed real quick." She's just naked and afraid in it.
She just passed out from the pain.
See, and then here's something, like, these guys seem like they knew what they were doing, right? Like they've done this before. So wouldn't you know where all the caves are?
Yeah, exactly.
But then again, if one went north, south, east, what the fuck is this? Oh, so Richard just throws a dead fucking coyote,
like a dead animal skin.
He's like, "What are you doing?"
Like the body on the car as the guy's sleeping.
Dimitri must have done the same. You know what? Like, if me and you, like, you know what's the thing that bugs me? If me and you were texting, and all of a sudden you just ghost me and stop texting, I was like, "Oh, something must have been going on."
Yeah.
But if me and you were going to go murder somebody, you're just like, "I'll take care of it." I'll be like, "All right." And then you never reply back. I'll be like, "He fucked up."
Yeah.
Like, I would think that murdering somebody and getting rid of a body would be a little bit more, you know. I just wonder where the fuck.
So he's going to go pee by the lake.
By the lake.
And there's a spider, so he's going to try to drown the spider and pee.
He has some kidney issues, dude. Look how...
That looks like mud.
Well, that looks like fucking straight Mountain Dew. And
yeah, it's like yellow, like dark yellow.
Yeah, he needs to drink some more water. Okay, and then you rinse your armpits in the water.
Yeah, in this mud
I'm
water.
waiting for his friend's dick to flow to him.
Then he looking down at the water, and he sees his friend's body, the bloated corpse.
Come on.
So he gets in the water with it.
It's like those people where it's like ankle deep water and there's a shark that rolls up on him and you're like, that wouldn't happen.
Yeah. So then he runs away from the body and Richard sees it.
See, if you murder people and rape people and everything like that, but then you fucking start puking from a dead body and start uppercutting your fucking...
and punching the steering wheel and uppercutting the visor.
Yeah.
I'll show you for blocking the sun.
Right. nonstop fucking uppercuts.
Richard is like psychopathically looking at this dead body.
I loved him.
There's like no, like.
Would your face really swell up that? It's been like 6 hours tops.
Like maybe a day.
Looks like motherfucking the scarecrow.
It would take like 2 to 3 days for a corpse to bloat like that.
Yeah.
In the water.
Okay, so then he drags his friend out of the fucking water.
Yeah.
Wearing his fucking... Oh, what the fuck's he doing? Putting rocks in his jacket? But he's still...
So he's trying to weigh it down. So he's going to throw him back in the water.
I don't think he's going to throw him back in the water. I think he's going to leave him there. Because in the tide or whatever... Bitch, he's running the fucking windshield wipers without putting any water on it.
I know, and he's smearing the blood around. And
this guy sucks, man. Why is he doing... Dude. This is why you need to have a cool crew. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
These guys all seem like a bunch of fucking nerds, except Richard.
Well, Richard seems like he's up for this task. The other guy just seems like he's losing his whole mind right now.
Yeah. Like his entire hormones are going all in craziness. He banged somebody, then he thought he killed him. He thought he was going to be a dad. And fucking all this crazy shit. And now he's got his vehicle has blood on it.
Yeah.
His boyfriend was just pulled out of a river. Turn off the air conditioner. I didn't see what the fuck else it said.
I guess he said it's bad for the environment.
Tell him again. Turn off the air conditioner.
Then
come help me.
So they're going to drag the body back into the water.
Why you gotta turn the air conditioner off?
I guess it's his pet peeve.
Oh, he was serious about it being bad for the environment.
Yeah.
So now...
Oh, now we're going to play the blame game.
The rapist is saying, if you want to push her off the cliff...
Yeah, well, maybe if you hadn't raped her.
Exactly. If you want to push her off the cliff...
I feel like this is their first sign that they're dealing with, like, a real deal person that can actually fight back.
No offense, though. How fucking weak are you that a wounded person who is on the verge of dying is able to take you guys out?
Yeah, I know. That is a great question.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they're fucking... Oh, damn. So Richard just turns around and fucking pops this dude.
Yeah, like,
and
broke
blood.
his nose.
You've broken my nose. I'd say, you broke my nose. I would say, you broken my nose, S.A. No. Yep. So then, there's just going to be blood everywhere in these fucking crime scenes.
I know. So he gets back in the car with his bloody nose. And Richard drives off.
I'm leaving.
On his bike.
So wouldn't you want to put like rocks in the guy's pockets and stuff like that instead of just... So the guy had an open jacket and they put the rocks like on his open jacket so it weighs him down.
Well, yeah, but they didn't even really close the jacket either.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So clearly the body was messed with. Well, if that's a remote control car.
Rocks float. Oh, yeah. I caught that.
So now the girls sleep, and then there's a montage of them driving through the desert.
Yeah.
Because, see, look at that. Where is his house? Even if you fucking kill these guys, where the fuck are you going to go?
Exactly. There's nothing.
Over there? Oh, no.
So she wakes up.
Looking banging.
And she...
She's like, what the fuck did I do last night?
Looks down at her wound. It's all crusted over now.
You think she's ever going to wear a bikini? And it has the beer logo on it? Please,
yeah,
God.
she put the beer logo on her...
No.
I mean...
What is that, Anthony?
It's supposed to... It's like a
phoenix?
A phoenix, yeah.
Rising from the ashes? Oh, God damn it.
So she gave herself a tattoo.
I mean, it's cool, but She ain't motherfucking from the X-Men.
I don't know if... I mean, it looks cool, but okay. So, if you were using a beer can and it doesn't have indentations, which that just looked like a flat beer can...
there was the ink that was on the other side.
Yeah, you might have an imprint of the ink, but you'd get all the colors.
Hey, how did that have an exit wound on her stomach? Meaning that there would have been an entry wound.
Oh wow, that was
on
quick.
Her back. Damn.
So she goes to walk out of the cave, and Richard gets the jump on her.
He's like, "Hey, beautiful."
And blows her head off. Oh wait, that was a dream.
All right.
And she wakes up from her nightmare.
All right. Oh, and then just kidding.
Notices that the
Phoenix is still there.
Yeah.
Did you cauterize the back of it? Oh,
and then
guess what?
And Richard is there and blows her head off. And she wakes up and the dead guy's there. And then the rapist is there.
God damn.
So she's just having like a big reoccurring dream.
I'm pretty sure there's a movie called Don Quixote Mobster Hunter that's going to have a dream within a dream. Maybe within a dream sequence. Oh, and now we're just having a montage of maggots and her being raped and then being humped and then
just gross,
the water-bloated guy splurting out when somebody splurted out of their wiener.
Ew.
And running through a desert.
And now she's just sprinting.
Jesus. She's got that Raven beer thing.
The Phoenix.
Phoenix, not Raven. What a rookie mistake.
God, Brian.
Jesus. Again, God damn it.
Then she wakes up as a bird flies up to her.
I hope fucking Leonardo DiCaprio's in this movie.
I know this does feel like The Revenant a little bit.
I was talking about fucking, what's the Dream movie?
The Dream movie?
Well, there's dreams inside of dreams inside of dreams.
Oh.
Insidious, Invictus, whatever the fuck, something.
I know which one you're talking about.
You know, I've never seen that movie.
It's a great movie.
We should do that for EGK.
We should.
Everything gets EGB.
What the fuck? Everything gets berated.
So now she's going through Rambo, and now her feet are just completely just fucked.
Yeah. So
now she's just climbing everywhere with rocks and everything. God, looking like motherfucking...
Just carrying all of her gear around her neck except for her gun. She's got the bandolero and the whole thing.
Is this that motherfucking alien movie, Something in Me? Mac and Me.
What, from the 80s?
See? Now she's looking around, she's like, where the fuck am I?
Yeah. I mean, how does anybody know where they are?
You know why people...
more fucking desert.
You know why people get lost in the desert? Well, one reason that helps with it is your dominant leg has a bigger stride than your less dominant leg, and so you end up walking in a circle. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Boom. So, out of all of that montage of her dreaming and everything like that, damn, that booty cheeks.
Oh my God, Brian.
But out of all that, the fucking Phoenix, the Phoenix thing is still real on her stomach.
Yes.
Could you imagine explain this? Like, let's just say that in a year from now, 2 years from now, she gets a boyfriend, and the boyfriend's like, damn, girl, this is a fucking pretty sexy-ass Phoenix on your stomach. And she's like, oh, thanks, I murdered 3 guys and was raped and fucking kicked off a cliff and everything like that. And I'd be like, what? Never mind.
But thank you for finding it attractive.
Yeah. Or if someone's like, dude, who the fuck did this? This looks like shit. It looks like they fucking took you into a cave and took a beer bottle upside down and inside out and fucking
just burned it on your chest like a brand.
Jesus.
Or on your stomach like a brand.
Right. Hope you didn't pay too much for this.
I guess her modeling career's over.
Right. One-piece bathing suits from here on out.
Yeah.
So now the rapist and Richard. That's fucked up. That's his name for the movie.
I mean, the way when you say it like that, it sounds like a sitcom on CBS or CBS.
We could say therapist, therapist and Richard,
the rapist and Richard,
coming for Saturday night, everybody.
8 p.m. on Wednesdays.
So they're in the middle of the desert, and that guy's still rocking that fucking leather jacket zipped all the way up.
Is he just like a cold person? Just cold in general?
Like, if the zippers aren't even down. What the fuck are they even talking about? He just told him something like, if a rooster laid an egg on the top of a house, what side would it roll down? Roosters don't lay eggs. So
the other dude's freaking out because the rapist is freaking out because he thinks they're lost. He's like, no. He's like, are we lost? He goes, no.
Do you want me to punch you?
You want me to punch you in the nose again? I can break it again.
He's like, you want to straighten that nose out? See again. You just have a map to where you're going to... All right, guys. This is where we're going to murder somebody. And we're going to come this way.
So...
Oh, I don't...
Oh, well... So Richard is going to drive off and go look for her. Well, the rapist guy stays at the vehicle.
Another reason why I don't like the rapist is he wears his watch on his right wrist. Like a fucking nerd.
I do.
Damn it, Anthony. You wear your watch on your left wrist.
I guess.
Yeah, what about your wallet?
I know.
What side of your pants do you put your wallet
Actually,
in?
no, I do. No, I put my... I'm trying to remember what side I put my watch on. I don't remember.
What about your wallet?
Normally it just goes... I mean... I don't think I put it in my pocket necessarily, but if I had pants, it would go on my right side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so now, what the fuck? So, god damn it.
Actually, no, I do put my watch on my left. Because I do ring hand side.
There you go. So now the girl is with binoculars and looking around the desert, and she keeps seeing something shining, and the guy's checking his broken nose with his mirror.
Yeah.
And then she sees his Land Rover coming.
Yeah. So
that's a remote control car.
So maybe the lesson here is no matter how much of a shithead your buddy is, if he's the only person that you have to get you out of a bad situation, then don't break his nose.
Maybe just don't be shitty people. But here's the thing, it's like, where the fuck are they?
But yeah, the first lesson to learn in general is don't rape and don't push people off of cliffs for being raped.
How dare you get raped and Spartan kick them?
Yeah. Maybe don't do either of those things. And you won't be in this situation.
You know, tomorrow the worst thing about her is going to be her sunburn.
Oh, God, that's going to be like... she's going to need to go to the hospital just for her sunburn, let alone everything else.
She's going to have to just go buy an aloe plant from fucking Star Nursery and just directly put aloe plant on your body. Oh, God. So this guy's just taking his Range Rover, and driving up a fucking one-lane scary road.
Yeah, like on the side of this this mountain. So she's following the vehicle up.
I mean, I don't think it would work. Oh, hold on. Is it going to work?
How is she able to follow behind that closely?
Right? Because she was hella far. Oh, and then all of a sudden, wouldn't you know it? Just like in the fucking Thriller, he ran out of gas.
Yeah, so...
See, they didn't prepare. So, failure to prepare...
is preparing to fail.
Boom. Think about that.
So he's going into the back of the vehicle. They probably have like a gas can.
Hopefully.
Yep.
That's why I always carry a gallon of Bacardi 151 with me. Just in case I need to get drunk.
What, you're a rum runner?
Boom. You see, you thought I was going to say use this gasoline. No.
No,
if my car ever runs out of gas, I just get drunk.
The way the vehicles were back then, when you talked about the vehicles that needed to get over the border, like because they would come from Canada to America to bring the whiskey or whatever. They would the same thing that they used for fuel was they would just pour that into the tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so she has a sniper shotgun?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a real gun.
And so, well, this is like a double barrel with a scope.
Okay,
I've never
see
seen
how
this
far
vehicle.
she is?
Yeah. She could no scope this.
No, she couldn't. Dude,
I mean, potentially.
she's no. She's easily like over 100 yards away from him.
You could no scope that.
Shotgun?
Aim center mass.
A shotgun. Remember earlier this evening, she loaded it with shotgun shells?
Okay, fair point.
Not rifle shells.
It's it's probably scatter shot. So she shoots, it bucks on her shoulder and like wings his scapula.
I thought that she was gonna buck it right in the gas tank.
She falls over like those videos of those people that like shoot a desert eagle and like knock themselves out.
Yeah, and so now here she comes. You better start shooting at that car, girl. Look how far away she is. A shotgun shell hit him.
I know.
Come on.
So now she's looking for him.
Quit pulling my dick.
Her back is fucked.
Yeah, it is. What if that just happened?
I mean,
But those peachy booties. Oh, there's that Phoenix. Okay, so then you should walk up to it. No offense.
I don't know how many times you've said peachy booties.
She's got that clip around her. Okay, well,
so she's going to follow the blood trail and find the rapist guy.
It's a therapist.
Well, that was an episode of Squidbillies.
The therapist.
That was an episode of Squidbillies where the town therapist had a sign and it was just the rapist run together.
Dude, that's what. Have you seen those memes where it's like, your font really needs to be better?
Yeah,
because therapist and the rapist, like, what the fuck?
If you don't allow for spacing.
Yeah.
So she's now stalking him on foot.
Why doesn't he turn around with his gun? God, what a pussy this guy is.
Yeah, I can see why Richard's not really like, let me help you, I need more numbers.
So he realizes that he's bleeding, seeing how he just got shot in the fucking shoulder. And he's like, hey, wait a second, she could track me through a blood trail? Even though that's exactly what I was doing?
Yeah.
So he tries to tourniquet his shoulder.
But it's like a massive wound.
And now he's walking. Or what you could do is not be a pussy and your fight or flight syndrome, turn around and fight.
Exactly.
But I'm really rooting for her.
Apparently he tourniqueted off the area or the gunshot wound well enough that you can't see any blood.
Now his Timbs are dyed red.
I know.
Damn, cuh. And then she goes, and it looks like he's from the top view. See, now I'm getting pissed. Why doesn't he just perch up like that and fucking have his gun ready and shoot her?
Doesn't he have a gun? He could just shoot her.
He does have a gun. Oh, and now he's like, you know what? I do have a gun, God damn it. Maybe I should load it now.
But I think with his shoulder issue, he can't aim well. And he's afraid of being exposed, and she has a better weapon.
360 no scope. And he's like, ooh, and he's
so he
crying.
comes from behind.
This is life or death.
But he's putting pressure on his shoulder, too, so...
This is life or death.
Yeah, I get it.
Come on. Oh,
and he shoots her. Damn.
Right in the head, huh? In her ear.
In her ear.
Because her earring fell off. And there's a chunk of her ear right there.
Good God.
God, this poor girl.
I know.
Hey, what'd you do this weekend? Did you go on that nice extravagant fucking trip with your boyfriend?
So now she's trying to run.
God damn it. Have the French ever won a war?
I don't know enough about French history to know.
Me either. But I know that French Canadians... What the fuck is she doing?
So she broke off the
Magnite
the glass.
light glass.
And he's running with one bare foot and steps in the glass. So she used it like a trap.
Okay, guess what? It's his right foot that is...
And it's cut wide open.
His right foot is on the outside of the trail. She broke the glass on the inside of the trail. And then on top of that, you're barefoot running through fucking sharp-ass desert rocks. This guy's just a bitch, dude. And he's fucking screaming and crying.
Man, but that is a pretty severe wound.
You raped and murdered people.
He's going to pull the glass out.
Come on. And then he's free like, I hope this guy's in a bunch of pain. I was like, Mom.
Oh, geez. And he just like wipes the foot blood on his face.
Dirty foot blood and sand.
And he still hasn't gotten the glass out.
And now he's really mad. I'm going to do it. And he's going in hella hard.
Puts like 2 fingers in there.
It'd be funny if there wasn't even a piece of glass in there. He's just doing all this pain for no reason at all.
Really making himself bleed.
Good God. It'd be funny if it was like a shark's tooth.
He's getting it. He's going to pass out from the pain.
Right? And now he's like, oh, I knew it. He's like, I've seen fucking...
He's like so proud of himself.
See, but look at this. While he's dicking around doing this, why isn't she turning around and fucking shooting him?
Exactly.
Like, both of the people deserve to live, except him, obviously, at points. And then both of them deserve to die because they're stupid. Like, okay, here we go. Now you're just going to keep on going.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going back to his car.
Yes.
Car door dinging. Let's go. Here we go.
Blood smear on the window.
So here's something. After this weekend, I wouldn't want to hang out with you anymore.
No.
You know? I'd just stay home, play fucking, I don't know, Contra.
Yeah, like maybe we...
Play Big Game Hunter.
Maybe we don't, drag unsuspecting women out to the desert and try to murder them.
And I was trying to drive with his foot. He's like, oh, I forgot that I ran out of gas.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, but he just put gas in. Never mind.
Oh, that's right. He did, yeah. So.
Oh, because he's a pussy and he can't fucking press the brake hard enough to start the car. You know what you could do? Use your left foot.
Yeah, exactly.
Boom. What do you think about that?
Just use one foot for everything.
And he's like, here I go.
He's going to drive off the cliff.
Menage! And he fucking jaw rolls their ass.
So he's about to drive straight at her.
All she has to do is move to the left or right and shoot. See, I hope this isn't how he dies.
So she's driving straight at him, and so now she's turned around ready to shoot him. He's
driving at her, and she turns around.
Did I say that wrong?
Hell yeah, you did.
Oh, sorry, my bad. So apparently she's
so far enough away.
Ahead. Yeah.
Oh. He said, oh, I thought I said ho, ho, ho.
Missed twice. Okay, 3 times.
There we go.
4th time. That's the charm. Then she just sidesteps the vehicle.
But she shot and then it blood splattered and the gunshot wound went through the passenger side of the vehicle. And then the vehicle stopped like 10 yards up the road.
Yeah.
If you blasted him, wouldn't he continue to drive? And it also turned.
Well, it's probably going to turn one way or the other, but I'm surprised it didn't turn towards the cliff.
It wouldn't. Wait, so where's he? Oh, hold on.
Oh, he's dead.
Ooh.
He got brained.
That is a pretty bad head wound. But I'd open it up. I'd shoot him 1 more time in his face and 2 more times in his dick.
So she does that action movie thing and dumps his body out of the vehicle.
That's all she did.
and just opens the door and dumps his body out.
I disagree with that one.
What?
Disagree. I'd fucking torture that dude more. I know he's dead. I would fucking shoot him in the dick.
But
whatever,
I feel like...
what that dick did to you earlier today,
no, that's
or
fair.
yesterday.
Yeah. But I feel like he's dead.
It doesn't matter. His wiener could be dead too.
He's not feeling anything. He's dead.
I'd fucking still do it. And then I'd shoot him in his butthole.
It's cold-blooded.
Boom. And then I'd get his friend, and I'd sew them into a 69 position.
Tasing. And tasing on my butthole.
So Richard apparently decided to drive back to his friend's ATV.
Yeah, and he's gonna
just take a nice nap.
And so he's basically just waiting for her.
How the fuck is he? How is he waiting for her? Why is he waiting for her?
Yeah, for what reason?
Why is he limping? His butt hurts from riding on that motorcycle all day long?
I bet it does. It's a tiny seat.
Why? At this point, just go home, man.
Yeah, really.
You're literally in the middle of a fucking desert. The only way to get in and out of your fucking house is by helicopter.
But I think the problem he's running into is if he goes home and she survives and she gets out of there, then she can mess up his life.
What are the chances? You know what I'm
saying? They're not 0.
Even if, okay, hold on. Even if, no, she has to run out of gas. And she runs out of gas. She tried to go for a walk.
So
and, I don't know.
Now it's nighttime, and he's still driving
like
on the motorcycle.
He's in motherfucking Tron.
I know.
Or
we get that Tron shot. Like
what's that other one with fucking David Hasselhoff where he karate kicks a car?
We're talking about Kung
Hell
Fury.
Yeah, I've never seen that either.
Never saw Kung Fury.
No,
it's amazing.
The music video. And now he's like, do. Now he's like driving with a vengeance.
I know.
You don't have a vengeance. You fucking were a piece of shit.
Exactly.
What?
All right, so he's gonna.
Oh, that's him.
Yeah, that's Richard.
Second, I thought that was fucking.
He
her.
dives into the water with his helmet on. In the pool. So he's back at the house.
Why did he jump in the pool like that?
With his helmet on? That's a great question. I have no clue.
I thought maybe he would have been dehydrated or something. He's trying to drink like the dirty pond water, but he's at his pool, chlorine pool.
Yeah.
Even if it's not a chlorine pool, if it's a saltwater pool, it's still a saltwater pool. And now he's like, all right, let's get in here. See, here's something. I don't care how.
Oh, he doesn't have he can't. No, I thought maybe for a second he couldn't get in, but no. Yeah, he can get in.
Don't wear your dirty ass clothes inside your beautiful house.
I know.
Don't sit on your couch. God damn it.
Lay down.
Put your feet on the couch.
In his dirty clothes and his shoes.
What are you doing, Richard? Come on, man.
Make better choices.
That's all I got to say. You're going to murder people. I guess that's okay. But fucking up your couch like that? It's a weird ass couch, man. You know that shit's custom. Who are you going right now?
It's like a sectional, but it's like circled. It's
half
like round.
Circle.
Yeah.
Hello, Roberto. It's Richard. How are you? Don't start your bad guy talk like that.
So he's calling because there's a change of plans.
Something just came up at work. Wouldn't you believe it?
So he's like, others had to go back early. I dropped them at the airport this morning. So, he's the winner. So this is a competition where they have to kill this girl?
You see, if I knew you were a murderer and everything like that, I wouldn't trust you. You know what I'm saying? I'd say there needs to be some kind of proof that the other people aren't there.
Exactly.
Like, just seems weird. So now he's just sitting there, this dirty ass couch now, look like motherfucking Rick James and Charlie Murphy.
Yeah, he's got dirt all over that white couch.
God, that is leather couch too. I mean, I guess that's at least okay. If it was like microfiber, fuck that shit. And now he's like really contemplating life. Like, hey, man,
know.
What did I do?
He's like, what was the first thing I could have done
Like,
differently?
where did this
here?
go wrong? Why do I have... See, if they're hunting people, why does he have a sawed-off shotgun?
Exactly.
He's like, all right, let me take my shirt off.
So now he's going to go undress and, I'm assuming, take a shower?
I mean, hopefully. Nope. He's going to lay down on his bed. All gross. Dude,
he
it's
kicks
like...
his shoes off.
What are you doing, man?
Make better choices. Come on.
Okay, you're just going to bring dirty-ass mud and dirt and everything into this beautiful-ass house?
I know.
He just keeps walking around. Nope. He's going to the bathroom. See, like right now, is he going to piss and then get in the shower? I would just piss in the shower. All right, let's see what he's doing.
I think he's getting completely
he's getting
naked.
That booty naked.
So he's getting in the shower.
Hopefully. All right, there you go. Shower.
Because his hair is a little, like, it's gained some height. He's starting to look a bit homeless.
Yeah, it's not a... Damn, that is a gigantic-ass shower head.
Yeah, it is. It's one of
Wait
those,
a
like,
second.
straight down shower heads.
Is this a Korean bath? There's no door. Have you ever heard of a Korean bathroom?
I have never heard of a Korean bathroom.
So everything is tiled, and there's no, like, bathroom... there's no shower door. So basically, like, you can use the toilet, then you can stand up and just jump right into the shower, apparently.
So then he hears a noise, and he grabs his shotgun by the shower, and he's going to go walk out and find out what the noise is.
Yeah, I mean, there's literally only 3 other people, and one of them you saw dead.
So he's
just
aiming
walking
through
around.
the windows.
You know that's tile floor, and he's soaking wet, barefoot. Yeah. You're going to slip and fall, man.
But he's going to walk outside.
With his wiener exposed?
I know.
That's not very smart. You ever walk around your house naked?
I don't really do that. No.
Yeah, fuck, dude. No. Like my bedroom, my fucking closet? Sure.
So he's going to clear the whole house.
Don't think he's very good at it.
No, he's
okay,
really not.
Okay, because he didn't even clear that corner.
He's not really clearing corners very well.
Every once in a while, he looks like fucking Homelander.
Yeah. I mean, you can tell he was in the shower for like...
Oh, damn. So that was a cool-ass house. Look, it's a circle.
Oh, yeah. Like it kind of looped. You can tell he was in the shower, or he was in the shower for like maybe 20 seconds because he still got dirt on the top of his forehead.
Right. Like he's dirtier than those people from like Naked and Afraid who have been there for like 21 days and 50 days. Is he going to take a swim in the pool?
He gets in the pool because there's... Oh, the pool cleaner's in the pool.
He's like, you think I'm trying to pay this electricity bill? Is that a wall of cactus around his fucking property?
I think so.
Jesus. All right, then here he goes. Just keep walking. Butt-ass naked on that pool. If he doesn't slip, I'm going to...
I feel like he's going to get shot. It's just taking a while to get there. Like they're really building that tension.
Or somebody jumps up and grabs him out of his dick and pulls him down. Like he's like really pissed. Like, oh, I can't believe I fucking failed. Nope, and then nope. Exhale.
So he doesn't really see anything, so he's going to go back.
I would think by now, like you would learn that when you go to an edge, you like look down and make sure that nobody's there.
Exactly.
But, you know.
I don't think he did that.
I don't think he did at all. Twice. But, why, after he pushed her off the cliff the first time, why did they just go down right then and there and fucking take care of the body?
Exactly.
They pushed it. It's like, you hungry? You want to grab Chipotle real quick, or?
We can come back in the morning and hopefully she'll still be here. She seems
Ew.
pretty dead. So now he's going to go sit on the couch naked. And there's a video playing on the TV.
But you saw where he sat earlier because it was a gigantic-ass mud spot on it.
Yeah. And now he just got wet butt all over the leather couch.
You can type whatever.
Oh, and then
so
now she's outside the window pointing her gun at him.
Okay, so just shoot him.
Yeah, really.
Like, why are you even wasting your time?
Exactly.
You know, like, quit being a fucking nerd and shoot him. Like, this shit pisses me off, dude. Like, and so now, like, I want that guy to, you know, be like, this is what you get for hesitating, and shoot her, like, in the leg again or something.
Yeah, she's really taking her sweet time.
Uh-oh. Yep,
And
there
and
she
so
goes. She got him.
he tried to get out of the way, but he gets shot in the side.
That a girl.
With that shotgun, that really opened him up.
Yeah, that house is going to need a lot more cleaning than he expected this weekend. Could you imagine if he goes home to his wife and she's like, hey, let's go to the fucking the desert house this weekend. He'd be like,
it's kind of dirty.
what do you mean?
A little mud, some blood.
There's some mud butt on the couch.
Some mud butt.
Oh, God, he's got to crawl around.
And fuck up that carpet.
Yeah, that carpet's not going to get cleaned.
Oh, no, that's a stain.
He's trying to crawl into the shower.
Yeah.
He ain't going to make it. The fuck is this infomercial? That living room is completely fucked in half now. There's no coming back from it, man.
No, there isn't. And she's going to follow the blood trail. It's not hard to follow this one. It's just hard to, like, stay on your feet near it. Yeah, because it's everywhere.
Like, at some point, he would bleed out, right?
I think so.
But then again, we thought she would, too.
So, yeah, but we're not really, following the laws of how much blood is in a human body in this movie.
And I was like, all right, Anthony, we need you to fucking die with your dick out. Like, what? Hold on a second. Excuse me. All right, so still found this gigantic-ass slime fucking slug trail.
That came all the way back out into the living room.
That Phoenix.
And he's waiting around the corner.
And she realizes it. So go low and buck upwards.
Yeah.
They're doing the whole corner standoff.
Oh, yeah. Like, she's really, really waiting it out.
See, why wouldn't he start low? Oh,
and all of a sudden there's this pool of blood
looking
coming
like
out of the
motherfucking
corner.
Terminator 2.
Yeah. So if she's smart, she'll retrace her steps and go all the way back around.
But you don't hear her footsteps?
I mean, if she's being quiet enough. Yeah, he does. He's not paying attention to it.
What a bitch.
He's going to get taken from the backside.
Please shoot him in the asshole. That would be the fucking best.
Even if she doesn't shoot him, he's going to die.
Oh, well. And so now they're going the other way around now?
So now they're just doing circles.
It's like, oh, hold on, here we go.
She could take the other corner and wait for him.
Exactly. That's why they switch positions. Remember her ear got shot off earlier today?
Yeah.
It's still off. Would you pick it up and put it in, like, your pocket?
I mean, at this point, it's probably worthless anyways.
I mean, you could never get that ear gauged.
I mean, hopefully the money that he gave her
I don't think he fucking gave it to her.
I mean, you think it was BS?
Yeah, I think that he's like, this is what I could give you if you agree to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now she realized that she's being trailed around the house. So now you're just fucked.
And now he's in the living room area, and he's
saran wrapping it.
Yeah,
Hell
saran
yeah.
wrapping his his wound.
That's how he got that 6-pack. He's fucking that water weight.
He's not exactly an old hand, or not an old. He's not exactly a newbie at doing this, and he knocks over.
Right, where's your Saran wrap? In your living room?
Not in my living room.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Babe, we're at a living room Saran wrap. Bring some more.
So now they're doing their circle dance. And she comes out and she nearly gets him.
And he's just shooting.
Like indiscriminately shooting.
What the fuck?
So we're going to keep doing the circle.
They're in a
like,
high-speed chase, just circling around. Like, oh, I'm going to get you. One of you guys do a 180.
Somebody do something. Come on.
This looks like a fucking Call of Duty map.
This is like watching my son play hide and go seek. Like, it's the same logic.
Call of Duty Mansion. Oh, is he catching up to her? And like he's like, like finally,
she slips in that pool of
gross.
blood, and she's swimming in it now. Jeez.
My brother got into a fight one time at a bar, and somebody got punched, and there was blood on the ground, and he slipped and got a homeless guy in a rear naked choke.
Ooh,
and I was like, gross,
super gross.
She gets bucked and knocked out. Like, what if that's the end of the movie?
Yeah, she gets knocked out on the floor. Now we just...
Where the dude wins?
Like, see close-up of her being dragged.
Was that blood drop?
She's reaching for her shotgun.
Bye.
And then she's... Oh, and now he's... Oh, wow.
Damn.
He like, pulls her up and starts choking her on the wall.
He's like, I loved you. You could fuck those assholes over. What? The
other two guys.
You thought you could win against me?
The only moment when that was possible was when I offered you to leave without putting up a fight.
So he was genuine, saying, hey, you can leave. But then even if she would have left, then what would those three have done?
So he felt bad for her.
Fuck.
And so was going to pay her off so she could go. So
she just put her fingers in his wound.
And now he's got
this dipshit.
Like he pulled the gun that she was holding directly to his chest.
Yeah, like, I dare you to pull this trigger.
And then she pulled the trigger, yeah. And I don't think that's the dare you want to make. It's not a smart dare. And he gets blasted to the wall.
Bye.
Yeah, I don't think he's alive anymore.
Bye, Philippe.
This is a bloody ass hallway.
That is a fucked up hallway, man. The wife and kids show up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hey, Dad, we thought we'd surprise you. You see your dad's naked butthole in a hallway with blood everywhere. You're like, what the fuck happened here?
Yeah,
like,
really.
what do you do with that house?
What do you do at this house?
Yeah.
I mean...
How do you fucking clean that shit?
Make sure all the windows are closed, because otherwise you're going to get dirt everywhere.
Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say that you worked at a professional house cleaning place, and you're just like, all right, look, I need you to come and clean this house. And you go there, would you be like, you know what? Yesterday was my last day.
Yeah. So now she walks out of the house completely bloody.
Please jump in the pool and rinse off.
Dude, do something.
Dude. Oh, yeah, because the helicopter's already on the way. You need to fucking rinse off, girl.
They're not going to take her in the helicopter like that.
Right? I'd be like, no. You know how expensive this helicopter is? They'd probably be like, oh, you're the winner? And then she wins the house?
Yeah, really.
But then you can't hear out of her right ear?
I know.
Helicopters whirling.
So she's going to stand there like that and wait for the helicopter.
Yeah, because that's what I would fucking pick you up if you look like that.
Then we see her look back. And we get the title card.
Oh,
Revenge.
Really? Revenge.
All right. Well, that's our movie. We'll be back with final thoughts on Revenge.
Word.
All right. We're back with final thoughts on Revenge.
I mean, it was an awesome storyline, honestly. Excuse me.
I am a big fan of these, like, revenge storylines where it's like, the woman that should be underpowered versus these strong men, and she finds a way to win. Like, it is a good underdog story.
I think the story, like, the story's for the most part believable.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But there are some parts where you're just like, come the fuck on, man. Like I've mentioned in the episode, like, I wouldn't have let those people off that easily.
Yeah, exactly.
I've never killed anybody, and hopefully I don't ever need to kill anybody. But if you fucking did me like that, fuck that. I want to just be like, all right, you're dead. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. But you also mentioned, like, she's not a killer,
She's not like them.
Excuse me. I think the only part that we kind of missed, and I don't know if maybe it's because it's so low, is when they was like, okay, we're going to go get our trophy and like that. Like, did it say that that's basically what they did? Was they bring a person over there for the weekend and let them go? Because at the end, he's like, I would have given you this without a fight. Remember?
Yeah.
So is that what they do? Is Richard brings a new girl there every fucking weekend, and those three dudes hunt them?
And the winner gets some type of cash prize or something.
Okay. Maybe, I mean, we kind of missed it, but, But, no, I thought... I mean... The story...
The one
story
part
was good.
that I enjoyed a lot that sort of like surprised me a little bit was when you watch the trailer, there's this moment where you see her making all these like long distance shots and stuff, and
with
like,
shotguns.
In the back of my head, I'm like you're telling me this person that has never fired these large caliber weapons before is going to be able to do this, right? And just instantly know what they're doing. In the movie, it's executed better because, like she misses some shots. She's still trying to figure out how to focus in. She's not like the first shot she takes, like she doesn't know how to control the weapon and it shoots up. And she takes the guy's shoulder. But I enjoyed that because I've seen, like, I saw another movie. I forget the name of it now. It was another revenge one like this, where the girl at the end just picks up a shotgun and starts shooting from the hip, and is like, getting people center mass every
Something
single
about
time.
Mary.
I forget which movie it was, but like it just felt a little unbelievable.
And like this, like, I don't know. I've always said it, but I mean, maybe it's true-ish. Is like, if you're a bitch and you're gonna fucking be those people that rape and murder and all that stuff, so like a bully, like they say the best thing to do about a bully is to stand up to him.
Yeah.
And that bully fucking pusses out.
Yeah.
And so that's the thing, is like, I have been in situations where my fight or flight syndrome needs to come in and I fucking fight.
Yeah.
And so always those three guys, well, the two guys that were fucking doing all this shit, they were, how you gonna be a bad guy and your fight or flight syndrome and you fucking fly?
Yeah.
That was comical.
It felt a little ridiculous.
Yeah. Don't be a bad guy if you can't hang.
But I do like that there's like a contrast between the bad guys, that you have Richard, who's this very calm, composed, very well put together guy. And then you have the other two who, like, one presents well and the other one, doesn't. And
There's a bitch.
neither of them are, as strong as they say they are.
Yeah. Like I said, I thought the story was awesome. Yeah, for the most part, it was like super believable. I enjoyed it.
Good gore.
God damn.
So much blood.
So
many wounds.
Their blood fucking what do you call it? Budget.
Oh yeah.
Was so fucking high.
Well, and to kind of contrast with Run Sweetheart Run, this one has a wide variation of ways people are getting shot, different types of wounds, and the wounds change based upon the weapon they're shot with. People really paid attention to the details.
Yeah, it was
whereas
good.
The origins of blood in Run Sweetheart Run, it felt like there was one place it came from.
Gross, because it did come from there,
and it got to be a little one note. It didn't have enough variation to it.
That whole town smelled like Long John Silver's that night. Guarantee it. But
yeah, no, I enjoyed this one a lot.
It was fun. Like I said, it's a good story. It potentially could happen. Potentially could happen.
Potentially.
So,
I mean, the amount of blood that people lose, I'm surprised that anybody's still alive.
Yeah, fuck that. But this is done. Those two gigantic fucking whiskey ices are still in here.
Damn. Well, all right. Thank you for listening. If check out our website, beratedmovies.com, where you can find our merch tag to our Redbubble store for all your tees, tanks, hoodies, and stickers. Check out, or if you have any comment suggestions, you just want to say hi, any movie ideas, email us at beratedmovies@gmail.com. If you want to leave an audio comment that we can use for later episodes, you can use our SpeakPipe link on the website. And also check out our sister podcast under the Berated B-Rated Movies name. Everything Gets Berated, where this month the episodes are Disturbing Behavior and Ma.
Two good movies, man.
Yeah. Solid.
Those are pretty hilarious movies.
Oh, yeah.
They're not supposed to be funny. They're supposed to scare you into not being a jock and hanging out with old women.
Yeah.
Boom. Those are the gist of them.
Pretty much.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you for listening, and we'll talk to you next time.
Thank you.